Howdy ho, everybody, or nobody. I'm making creamy chicken enchiladas, okay? This is 2 cups of shredded chicken. This is 16 ounces of sour cream. That's a 10-ounce can of cream of chicken soup. That's a 4-ounce can of green chilies. That's a small onion, 8 flour tortillas, and 2 cups of Mexican-style shredded cheese. So I'm going to dice this up and saute it, and then I'm going to mix this and the sauteed onion and 1 cup of cheese. Mix that, and then I'm going to divide it into 8 tortillas and roll them up. These are flour tortillas. Roll them up and put them in the pan, and then I'm going to heat up the soup and the chilies. And then I'm going to remove it from the heat, and I'm going to slowly add the sour cream so as not to boil. And then I'm going to pour that all over the 8 rolled up tortillas that are full of chicken and onion and cheese. What do you think? How does that sound? It's a lot of food, huh? Well, let's get to it then. Oh, I love the smell of sauteed onions. Oh my gosh. This is my Cuisinart saucepan that my sister sent me for Christmas. Even though I tell everybody I don't need anything, because I really don't. I love this. It's awesome. That's the lid, but I don't need the lid just yet. But once these are done, I'm going to clean out the pan, and that's what I'm going to put the cream of chicken and green chilies in. And here's the chicken, and I weighed this bowl on my scale so that the bowl was straight up on 0. So everything that's in the bowl will have the weight. And then I'll know how to divide that into 8 tortillas. So that each tortilla gets the same amount, you know. Share and share alike. Okay, I've turned the onions off. And there's my 1 cup of cheese, and that's the 2 cups, give or take, of shredded chicken. So I'm going to dump the onions and mix that together, and then the cheese and mix that together. Then I'll get out the pan and the 8 tortillas. And then these 2 will go into the same pan. Okay, this is 22 ounces of chicken, cheese, and onions. So 22 divided by 8. I gotta get the calculator. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add 2 more ounces of shredded cheese, and that'll be 24 ounces. And then that'll be 3 ounces in each tortilla. I can do that. Okay, here's what I don't get. Okay, there's 24 ounces. Okay, I added 2 more ounces. That's a cup to go with the sauce that goes over the tortillas. And I still have that left. This says 16 ounces, 1 pound. The recipe calls for 2 cups. Isn't that 16 ounces? Weights and measurements are so confusing to me, because that's a cup and 2 ounces of cheese. That's a cup of cheese. That's at least a half a cup of cheese. I don't get it. I mean, I'm glad, but I just don't get it. And I'm fairly intelligent woman. I'm very mistrusting of everybody and everything, but I know how to read, and I know how to look at a ruler. Anyway, onward and upward. We're making us some creamy chicken enchiladas, and it's all because I got this. And 3 months ago today, the 10th, I cracked my egghead open, and that's when I had gotten free food from the Christian Helping Hands. And because I had split my head open and it was bleeding, I threw everything in the freezer and the refrigerator that needed to be refrigerated or frozen, and that. And then when I Googled thawing out sour cream, they said you can only use it in a recipe. You can't fluff it up for a baked potato. So that's where the recipe evolved from, the frozen sour cream that is now not frozen anymore. Oh boy. Okay, that's 3 ounces. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3 ounces. So I've got, this is supposed to be a 13 by 9. It's more like a 12 by 8. And then there's that one. So we'll see. we'll see what fits, because, you know, the sauce is the last thing to go on, so I can still make a new readjustment if I have to. But dang, these are going to be big. So here's a dilemma. This is the pan, and there's the 8 enchiladas, and each one has 3 ounces of chicken, cheese, and sauteed onion. So they're pushed together, they're touching. So I think I'm going to bake them with this pan underneath, because I still have to pour all this over it and then put cheese over it. So I might, this pan is too big and this one feels too small, but we'll see what we see, huh? Onward and upward. Okay, so now I'm getting ready to heat up the soup and the chilies. And it doesn't say anything about adding anything to the soup, like water. So I'm going to heat these two things together, but not boiling, just to be heated together. Then I'm going to remove it from the heat and add that and stir, but slowly so it doesn't boil from the heat. We are coming into the last stretch, my loves. The last stretch. Keep calm and carry on. Okay, I've removed it from the heat. Getting ready to add the sour cream. So this is why they say, oh my gosh, that looks so wonderful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So even if you freeze your sour cream, it's still good for a recipe. I mean, you can't whip it into its original consistency and put it on a baked potato. But then that's cool. I mean, I had to find something. Waste not, want not. That's what I say. Oh my goodness. This looks incredible. So now, once it's fully incorporated, because, you know, the cream of chicken soup is being thinned out by the sour cream, but I still don't want it to be, you know, like have a chunk of cream of chicken soup. I want it to be totally incorporated. Okay. 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 Now I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to pour it. I think I'm going to spoon it and see how that looks. Getting spooned. It's going to get spooned. I am feeling quite optimistic about this. I did straighten out the ends. You know how it's bent for show? I straightened that out to make it a little bigger. So now I just have to add the cheese. And I'll do the 1 cup, but if necessary, I'll add some more from the bag. I'm excited now. Oh my goodness. I am super stoked about this. And yes, I did have to dip into that bag of cheese and add a couple more handfuls just because there was extra cheese left over. And I am going to bake it with this pan underneath, because I feel a boiling over might occur. I don't know. Maybe not. You know, it could all be in my head. But hopefully after 350 degrees and 25 to 30 minutes, it'll be all in my tummy. Okay, oven is on and heating up. And you know, a convection oven, you don't really have to heat up. You can actually put your food right in. But I'm not going to do that. I've never done that. So, I'm very excited. I'm happy about everything. So, okay, we'll see what we see. Okay, oven's ready. It's going in. I'm going to set the timer for 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, y'all. These are, oh, who's going to invent smell-o-vision or smell-o-phone? Oh my goodness, they smell so wonderful. Oh, I can't wait. Well, yes, I can. I have to. That's it. The finished product. 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. And it did not overflow. And I'm happy about that. Oh my goodness gracious. So I'm going to leave it for a bit. And then, of course, you know, there's 8 in here. So I'm going to find, you know, and cut one out and put it on a plate. Because, you know, the proof is in the pudding, I always say. Oh my goodness. It was like picking up a sleeping baby and trying not to wake him up. I didn't want anything to drip or drop. Okay, so getting ready to take a bite, but just licking the knife and the fork. Oh my Lanta, it was so good. Okay, look at how full it is in there. This is the bite I'm going to take. This is the bite I'm going to try and take. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, shut up. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Mm. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh, another damn thing I can't stop eating. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. 3 thumbs up. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Oh my Lanta. OMG. LOL. Oh, oh. Oh my goodness gracious. That's beyond good. That is beyond good. Oh. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, 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 ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. From the red one, Krampus to the rescue. Oh, boy. Okay, y'all. Thanks for watching. Or nobody's watching. No skin off my nose. But really, thank you for watching, and I do love y'all so very much.